We all love Hog, right? Well, I'm assuming you do if you clicked on this, because he's kind of obscure. But have you ever wondered, hey, who's the strongest among the cast? Well, I'm here to answer that question as a guy who has read his story way too many times, frankly. Here with a power ranking, just who's the strongest out of the Hog cast. We're gonna go weakest to strongest here, so let's get to it. Last in line is classic Yokeman. The only thing he has going for him is that he has robotic eyes, so he has perfect aim, and he dodged out of the way of Scorched one time. But aside from that, he is just a human. Vulnerable human. The only thing he has, other than his dodging, is that he can create machines to fight for him, I guess, but he's kinda eh. Next up in the C tier is the Prowlers. Well, no, there. Modern Prowler. We don't know much about him really. Jack Gore hasn't made much art about the modern Hogcast, so all we see is him just getting his ass beat in. But probably strong. Might have made the ray gun like old Prowler. We're not really sure here, so we're just gonna put him right here. Next up in the B tier is Classic Prowler. He's pretty good, actually. Surprisingly good for a Tails variant. He's got the Genius. He's able to last at least a few rounds with Sonic, and was able to build a machine, or gun, to drain his power temporarily, so that's gotta count for something. Though he still died, he put up a decent fight. Way better than most Tails variants do. Next up, for the A tier, are both Hogs. They are about the same, really. They both fight Scorched, and they both don't technically die at Scorched hands. They just die of the aftershock, but they're both pretty strong, able to keep up with him in a super form nonetheless, so they're pretty good, really. And next up is Cabbage Man. Unlike his classic variant, he has full robotic arms and can make a massive cannon to just Final Flash Sonic. It doesn't work, but it reduces him to just muscles and bones, so that's gotta count for something. Though, once again, with all the modern variants, we don't know much about them, but he's pretty strong showing. Next up are the Fists. Both of them have consistently been shown to just kick Sonic's ass every time, and then he just pulls the ruby out of his ass and goes super and just kills them both. Classic Fist is a lot higher because he basically had to survive a 4-on-1, lived, stole the rubies, and then disintegrated because of plot. I'm not really sure why he disintegrated, but he was doing really good in the fight whenever he wasn't disintegrating. And finally, for the S, standing for strongest, or just S, Scorched and Warhog. Scorched, pretty self-explanatory. He just has the Chaos Emeralds, he can light himself on fire, he killed everybody else on the list. But Warhog is a curious case. Yeah, he can do a lot of damage to Sonic, but the thing that puts him up here in the S tier is that whenever he got the hands on the Master Ruby, he was on par with Sonic for at least an hour. The only reason he lost was because he ran out of power. So these two are very close in the race for strongest, but Sonic can maintain the power a lot more consistently, so he's going here. What did you think? Let me know in the comments below if I was spot on or dead wrong. Yep.